muscles. All these women are building muscles for the purpose of showing them off. So I figured, why not?
And Carla's done quite a bit more than just showing off her muscles. In 1983, she literally dominated the sport, winning Caesar's Palace World Cup competition and the World Championships. She was also crowned Miss Olympia.
Are there any advantages being one of these few black women in the sport? I think there is. First of all, it makes me a pioneer. Secondly, it makes me stand out. I mean, you have to have some marked difference in a lineup that makes you stand out, and so I have one that is naturally there. I'm black. When you're standing in a lineup with everyone who has skin color on and they've tanned their deepest and whatnot, and then you see somebody with this unusually great, it does make you stand out. So that's an advantage in that I have a natural ability to catch a judge's eye.
Not just the judge's eye, but the spectator's attention, male and female, who seem to know a perfect body when they see one.
I think the perfect body has to be not just physical, it has to be mental too, because a woman can have an absolutely gorgeous body and face and not have a personality to go along with it. What I don't think is gorgeous is a woman who has a loose body, no matter how well it hangs on her frame. If it's not firm and, you know, when you walk, it stops 15 minutes after you stop. So I think that, to me, is not a perfect body.
Although the sport of bodybuilding is enjoying greater respect nowadays, it's haunted by the spread of drug use. Drugs that give all the benefits of muscle growth without any of the normal detriments.
The problem with women using the drugs is that what happens to a woman is irreversible. And there are some definite changes that step over the gender line. Women's voices deepen, they gain more facial and body hair, they begin to lose the breasts. Just how lucrative is the sport? The average for an appearance is $1,500. Some people are getting $2,000, $2,500, as opposed to most of the men are getting $5,000. Some men can demand $10,000 for one show. So, you know, there's a real big dollar difference there. And you only have maybe 5 women out of the entire pro field that, first of all, can demand that sort of money, and second of all, are even in demand.
Of course, you're in those ranks.
Yes, it's very, very few.
When Carla isn't on the road making public appearances or training for competition, she can be found relaxing at home in Boston, though keeping active with the 2 men in her life.
Women are afraid that building muscle may reduce their attractiveness to men and their sexuality.
And you're saying that, in fact, it's not the case?
No.
Well, as Carla said, there is hope, but you have to work at it. Here we go.
Up next on the Ebony Jet Showcase, Willie T. Ribb.